Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles, and as you could probably notice, my XP and cash are ridiculously higher than what they were at the end of the last episode. So what I do is I do research on projects like this, especially games that I've never played before, to, gauge out how the best way to record the next couple of sections are going to be, so I don't get like one episode that's like 40 minutes long, because it's all dialogue. I can figure out a place, to cut and whatnot, and, get an idea of what the battles are going to be like. Well, every guide I found just not very helpful for a first-time playthrough, because it assumes that you either have power-leveled extensively, or you have some, like, DLC weapons and items that I don't have. So, I'm at kind of a loss. All of the strategies involve having elite units, because this is the first fight that we are going to be going against elite units. So everything in the next fight is elite. So scout elites, shock trooper elites, lancer elites, everything's elites, meaning they are at least level 11. And the problem with that is, a regular scout versus a scout elite, we are at a disadvantage in terms of, offense, defense, AP. There are very significant downsides. Also, the scout and shock trooper classes, once they hit level 11, get new weapons, which every guide I've seen relies on those weapons being available. So I just went ahead and power leveled, because I'm not going to do this fight like all of the A-rank strategy guides that I've seen, because it relies heavily on luck, or just having a sacrificial character, and those are things that I'm not going to trust. So we're not going to go for an A rank on this one, but we are going to do this one as best that I can. So upgrading your unit classes to elite adds a special bonus atop their normal growth. Some classes also become able to wield new types of advanced weaponry. Keep up the training and try to get all Squad 7 units to elite status. So,
congratulations, Scouts! That means clearance.
So the Scouts get rifle grenades, which are grenade launchers on their rifle, which it still uses your grenade ammo, so you still only have one shot with it. But
that means clearance for flamethrowers.
Yeah, the shock troopers get flamethrowers. So the snipers and the engineers don't get anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get lancers, engineers, and I'm going to get scouts to level 12, because I need an order that becomes available for that. But then I'm only going to have enough XP left to get either the lancers or the engineers up to 11. So one will not be elite. But what we wanted was the caution order. This order protects one ally by reducing damage taken from enemy interception fire. That is basically quintessential for being able to move in this fight. So that's, or at least for the A-rank strategies, because the A-rank strategies basically involve bum rushing this with 2 scouts, and just, again, like I said, one of them is probably going to be a sacrifice, unless you were exceptionally lucky, or you're going to just put Alicia up there so that, if she dies, it's not like you lose her permanently. So that is a thing that we have to deal with. Now that we have new weapons, we can actually research these new weapons. So we're going to go here and research them. Let's see, rifles, nothing should have changed on the rifles, nothing should change oh, nope, we have clip size up, so we can now upgrade and shoot more shots, basically. So shots 25 versus 20. So versus personnel, that's actually the the attack bonus, it's like 49 to 51. They've got the same aim, basically, and the same range. So that's actually not too bad. So, well, 26 to 21, so 5 difference. So, armor is where it's a little less noticeable. So, I think we'll try that. We'll try that for those guys. Lances, there shouldn't be anything new with the lances. Sniper rifles, we've got that. And then flamethrowers. So we've got added effect of HP down, or just damage. We're gonna go with the just damage, really. And we'll learn both added effects, because, again, at this point in the game, it's like, oh, you probably should have had these by now. We didn't. We in no way had these. So let's do firepower boost. 200 damage. Flamethrowers are very close range, very high damage weapons. So that'll make the shock troopers a little more interesting here on out. Which Vice with a flamethrower is just something that I find entertaining on so many levels. So yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna do this fight the best that I can, but it is not. It's not a very well flowing fight. It's either a fight where you play through it expecting like this is how the flow of battle goes, or you bum rush it for an A rank. So. But A rank's not as important because I can just, power level, so... Alright, time has come to take out the Empire's fouzen defenses, including the armored train. Your squad will advance north from an entry point at the south end of the city. Expect them to put up a fight along the way. You'll have to pace yourself and look out for your injured. Your objective is the destruction of that iron rail bridge to take down the armored train atop it. Our operative will plant an explosive on the bridge central support pillar. That's your final destination here. Move a foot unit into position and then have them detonate the device with a gunshot. Keep in mind that direct attacks against the train won't accomplish much. Focus your attention on the bomb. The train packs a serious punch from head-on. Keep its position in mind and move your troops safely. Alright, so victory, we have to destroy the bridge with the train on top of it. So it has to be in position because the train will move. So we'll cover that in a second. Failure is if we die, enemy occupies our base camp, all of our units are dead, or 20 turns pass. Which I think all of the units being dead is kind of superfluous, because if Welkin's dead, that if everyone dies except for Welkin, does that count? I don't get it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to put troops in position. And we don't want to put any of them actually in the base, because the first thing that's going to happen to them is we are going to get mortared. Because that train has a long-range mortar. Of course it does. Because that can't just be easy for us, can it? No. No. That is how this fight goes. So I'm going to cover some of the basics of the fight before starting, and I'll show you what the...
Our job is to make sure that bomb gets set. Squad 7, move out!
Like what the concept of the A-rank strategy is, and then why I'm not going to do that. Alright, so our first phase starts off...
Hey, you think you could do me a favor? Take the northwest bridge down first. Doing that'll block enemy reinforcements and give me a chance to wire up the rail bridge.
Okay, got it. I'll do that if you get the bomb ready to go.
Leave it to me. I've been practicing for today for a good long while now.
All right, let's move out. Cut through the enemy and head for the northwest bridge.
Alright, that is why this is bullshit. Because we have to take out the northwest bridge first. It is our first objective. The objective to set the bomb on the train bridge will not even pop up until we destroy this. And that's the problem, is that this is a river with only one bridge, meaning you have to send people up this way to take out the bridge, and then get across this bridge, and get up here to this bridge to detonate. And you have to do it while the train is in the right position, because as you can see, the train starts off over here, it will move to the center, and then it will move to this side, and it will just go back and forth. So you actually have to destroy it while it's on top of this pillar. So if you don't get it in the right turn, you have to wait. So, yeah. As far as the map goes, you see all these little symbols. These are elevators. The little targets here, that is the switch to activate the elevator, and then you can go up or down using those arrows. So it's like, we can actually, if we could get someone over here to activate the switch, we could just use this to bypass that, which is actually one of the strategies. The strategy for A rank that I've seen is mostly, like I said, bum rushing with scouts. You send one scout over to take out the anti-tank blockade here, which will actually stop your troops from being able to get on this trolley. Mortar that with one of your grenades or grenade launchers. Have someone ride this trolley, and remember, you can only have one person take a trolley at a time. Down here, have them use this elevator to go over here, blow up the bridge, and then hope that that person survives, or just assume that that person's going to be a sacrifice. And then have another scout come down here, bum rush this section, literally just bum rush this entire section, not even stopping to kill anything on the way, get to here, and then blow up the tank. I'm not even kidding. That is the goal. It takes, I think, 2 turns for it to happen, but you are sending a single scout into a hornet's nest here. There are so many enemies here. There's a tank here on the bridge. There's a tank and 2 shock troopers here at the base. So, and then the train itself will also shoot at you. There is so much about this fight that's like, if you didn't have to do this, it would be a little more straightforward. Or if, like, the trolley would actually go back to its start point after it deposits one person there, or there were, I don't know, 2 trolleys so that you could send multiple people. Like, if I could send 2 people over here, we could easily take this without risk of losing anyone. But because the trolley, once you board it here, it comes up over here, and then it stops there, no one else can get on there. It is a pain in the ass. And we start off by having our base mortared by the tank.
Enemy spotted.
Or train, right? Well, I've got to remember to refer to it as a train. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to mortar. I need to use my newfound grenade launcher. Let's see here. I need to try to destroy that, because I do need to ride the train. So hopefully that is close enough to everything. Oh, well, kind of. So let's just have him come that way so that we are not dealing with that. Alright, so now we're going to send Alicia, because Alicia would be the one you would want to send if you were using the A rank strategy, because if she dies, she's a story character. She does not die permanently. She'll just be evac'd out of the fight. If Aka dies, and dies like, she has permadeath, you don't want to lose Aka. Like, you don't want to lose anyone, but if you're going to make, like, a silly sacrifice like that, go for someone who won't die permanently. So.
Oh, hey. Fouzen's lined with industrial lifts. They're designed to transport heavy machinery. Hit the switch and it'll take you to another level. Foot soldiers, tanks, you name it. If you look on the control panels next to the lifts, you'll find the switch no problem.
All right. Thanks for the tip.
And that is something that probably should have been mentioned before the fight, which is why I mentioned it. But going into this fight like that, that's silly, is what it is. Alright, so we're going to activate that, so now we can actually use that to go down, but we're not yet, because I'm going to cheat. I am going to... Can I? I cannot target him. Why can I not target him there? Alright, let's see if I can move and if that will fix it. Okay, that actually does kind of help. So, and one of the things is, you would think, like this. Oh, it didn't blow him off the side. He's still kind of alive. How are you still kind of alive, you bastard? It's like he dodged. You're not supposed to be able to dodge. Which that sucks, because that means now he's gonna see me. Which means I can't hit him without him... Okay, there we go. Eight shots. Okay, 2 shots. That's a little more acceptable. There we go. So he's done. We're gonna take out the other one as well. So we're gonna use Alicia again to take out this one. And one of the guides that I saw had, I don't know what weapon they had equipped, but they had a weapon on, I'm pretty sure it was a scout, and that scout was able to take out a tank. So, like, I don't know. I just do not know. So, we'll end her turn there. I'm going to move her out of the way and heal her. Mostly because I don't want her to get caught by the, but I want to see, just, you know, out of curiosity. 11 shots to kill a tank. Okay, so I guess the new weapons we've got are actually somewhat damaging. I could almost take out the tank. You know what? Screw this. I'm gonna take out a tank.
My turn, okay?
I shouldn't do this because I should save the CP, but I'm gonna take out a damn tank. My scouts can take out tanks. We're taking out a tank. Like that is hilarious. Alright, so I'll save the last 2 CP. I'll just move her against the wall there, so it's less likely to... That is hilarious. These new weapons, man, these new weapons. Alright, so we're just going to move her over here so that she won't get shot by the tank, hopefully. And we'll end this turn and see, or end this phase and see what happens. Because next we can get her down there. We can have her take out
Galleon vermin scurrying into the city like rats. Listen well. I want every galleon that's fool enough to enter firing range mowed down. Show these farmhands the technological superiority of the Imperial forces.
Alright, so... Oh, you thought you were going to be cute and shoot at Alicia from there? Okay. Alright, so it's our turn now. Which, I'm actually going to save it once I get the option, because this is going really well so far. It's not going quickly, but it's going well. All I have left is that shock trooper at the base, and then my scouts. Alright, so yeah. Oh, and hey, that's gonna be fun for them. If that guy doesn't move, he's dead. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save it, and I'm actually gonna end this episode here. because this is actually going rather well so far. So let's do that. I mean, I hate that I had to power level to get to this point, but it just seems like it's not something that's otherwise all that doable, given the fact that everything is an elite, and you have the giant tank, and you've got so many things just in your way. So, yeah. Kinda sucks. Alright, but I am going to go. I'll see you guys in the next installment, where we will continue destroying the tank at fouzen. So, till then, later everyone.